A very good morning to all of you. I am Professor Sonam Dubey, Assistant Professor in Sagar Institute of Research and Technology in Computer Science and Engineering branch. So today I am discussing about the brief description about the computer network, in which we have discussed the definitions, goals, needs and the components. Now, so these are the outline for today topic: Introduction to computer networking, goals, needs and components. Now first of all, what is computer network? So the computer network is a system of interconnected devices that communicate with each other to share the different resources like printer, scanner, and also allow the exchanging of data from one device to another, and also enable the communication between two devices, and these networks can be either wired or wireless. So for this enabling communication, it can be either wired or wireless, and it also uses the various protocols to ensure the efficient data transmission. Now, a computer network basically a collection of two or more computers that are connected with each other for the purpose of information and the resources sharing. And these network connection either wired or wireless. So it can use the various hardware and software for connecting different computers, and also use different automation tools in any network. Now, how the computer network is work. So when it is developed in 1950, the basic purpose of military and defense purposes. At that time, it is basically used to send data through the telephone lines and had very limited uses in business and science. But in today's scenario, it is essential for businesses also. In modern network are more just connecting devices. They play a key role in helping businesses and adapt to the digital world and also succeed. So in the modern computers, we can use the virtually access, connect on a large scale, adopt quickly and keep data resources. So various terminologies of computer network are like network, nodes, protocols, topology and service provider networks. In various things, the first of all is network. A network is a collection of different computers and the devices that are connected together to enable communication and data exchange. And next one is nodes. Nodes are generally the sending and receiving devices that are connected in a network to share the resources. And the protocols are the set of rules and the standard that govern the data transmitted over the network. Like for protocol, it uses the TCP/IP, that is transmission control protocol, and internet protocol. It also uses the HTTP, that is hypertext transfer protocol, and FTP, that is file transfer protocol. And in topology, network topology refers to the physical and logical arrangements of nodes on a network. Now, this is the basic diagram for working of computer network. In this diagram, we can see there is a two things, that is sender and receiver. The sender is connected through the message and receiver also connected to the messages. In this, the sender uses some protocols for sending a messages, and these messages are received by the receiver, and there is some medium for the transmission. In this, we can see there is a link for transmission medium for data transmission. So after sending the data, it can receive by the receiver. So this is the basic functionality of the computer network. Now, what are the goals? The goals of the computer networks, like the first one is reduced cost. In the cost reduction means the reduced hardware and operational cost by the sharing resources efficiently. That means if we are using the printer and scanner, it is very costly devices. So when we use the computer network, so we can also reduce the hardware and operational cost by sharing. The next one is reliability. If one machine fails, the another can take its place. That means if we connect one devices to another, if it fails, then we also connect the another device in place of the first one, and we can also increase the reliability. And the next one is scalability. Suppose there are 5 devices connected in a network, and they are just sharing the devices and send the data from one device to another. If suppose one device is breakable or there is a problem in one device, so we can just remove that device and connect another devices in this link, and we can easily continue the data transfer. And the next one is resource information access. The remote information access to the internet, email and video conferencing and online shopping also. So we can easily access all the information that are freely available in the network. Like we can also mail to someone, we can also allow for the video conferencing, chatting and online shopping. Like e-commerce, we can buy and sell the online products in different sites. Next one is entertainment. So there are different online games are available in the network also. We can just search it and pay. There are some applications that is free of cost and some are chargeable. So we can use the all the things and use the these games. And the last one is social networking. The social networking provides the interconnection of different devices, and we can just increase of our social networking. In the resource sharing, so there are various allows multiple users to access the various hardware and software as well as data. So we can say the computer networks basically allow for the communication. That means it enables the electronic communication through the email, messaging and video conferencing. We can also easily grow up and adding more devices without major changes. And in reliability, ensure the data integrity, fault tolerance. If there is any fault come, so we can easily fault out, easily tolerate these faults, and also we can minimize the redundancy. Now, the need of computer networking. The first of all, resource sharing. In resource sharing, if there are multiple devices, so we can attach some devices and we can allow for the sharing. And next is communication and collaboration. So this is the basic task of computer networking. It allows a communication between different devices. We also collaborate these two devices in each other. Third is data sharing and accessibility. That means the computer networks allow the data sharing, also the resource sharing. That means if we want to share some data like image, text, audio, video and other format, we can easily share these data from one device to another, and also provide the accessibility. Next is centralized data management. In computer network, there are various topologies also exist like star, mesh topology, tree topology, and hybrid topology. In star topology, there is a central controller. So all the remaining devices are connected with this central controller, and this central controller control all the device activity and store all the data respective to other devices. So this is the centralized data management. And cost efficiency. If we know some devices are very costly in the market, so we can easily just place these costly devices to the less costly devices. And the last one is security and backup. In security and backup, we can easily secure the data through data authentication and authorization process. In the data security, we can just make a admin for that particular devices. In the admin has the particular ID and the password for that particular device, and only that person can access the particular data and allow for the uses to the other users. Now, components of the computer network. So the components of the computer network basically divided into two basic parts. The first one is hardware component and the next one is software component. In hardware components, various devices are included like nodes, switches, router, modem and cable. In the software component basically include the network protocols like network protocol, operating system and network security software. Node is nothing but devices that are connected to each other for the purpose of data and information sharing. And switch is more intelligent than hub. Hub is also a networking devices which can use for connecting two or more devices. And switch is more intelligent than hub because it can send the information the particular devices that take a part on that particular communication. And the next one is router. Router is a device which route the packet